passports be stamped up because they got the bread to do it. I hate that people just always equate like a weaker man, so to speak, with that means he don't got bread. No, they be the main ones who got bread. Like they just don't get girls. Girls don't pay them no mind. They rather have a swagged out broke boy than to take one of them who could really, like I said, support you with let your
I feel.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it dearly. Now, we're going to be reacting to this woman today that's basically defending the Passport Bros and all the misconceptions that people, especially these Western women, like to throw around and say that, oh, the Passport Bros are broke, they don't have no money, they're this, they're that, and they're the unwanted ones. That's why they're going overseas, which within itself is a bold-faced lie. Because let's think about it. These men, Passport Bros, are going to other countries. They're booking flights, they're booking hotels, they're staying in extravagant, pretty, nice hotels at that, restaurants, Uber, Lyft, transportation, all of this. All of this equals money. This all equals money. These are not people that are broke. These are not people that don't have their stuff together. Think about it. The simple fact that they can even travel and do so consistently throughout the year means to some extent they have their stuff together. They're men of means that have their stuff situated together. They have income coming in on a regular basis. They, for the most part, understand what they're doing, are doing the right things in life. Let's think about it. Traveling is a luxury. It's not certain things that, it's not a lot of people that can travel because it's very expensive. Most of the times, those people who can travel and then travel frequently are those people who are of upper class, or who have, excess resources in order to travel and consistently travel. Now, bringing it back to the Passport Bros, most of us are well off. Most of these bros who can travel, they're well off. They have their own businesses, they have their own things going on. That is the very reason why they can travel. But of course, these Western women like to paint us and want to make it seem like we're broke, we're the dusties, we're the ones that they don't want, just to make themselves feel good, just to make their own self, just to make an excuse and to continue to feed into the delusion and to lie to themselves and to make their own self feel good. Like, oh, well, we don't want them anyway. We don't need them anyway because they're broke. They don't have anything. They're dusty. They're this. When in reality, no. These are the guys that are actually the real providers. These are the men that actually are men of value and of the highest value because they can travel. They can go, they have excess resources. How do you think they were able to acquire these resources? Through energy, time, work, hard work ethic, strategy, research, planning. These are the type of men that are of substance, of value. These type of traits that these men have are the type of traits that you need in a man that's going to be a provider for you as a woman, or if you're looking to have a family. So these are the type of men that are leaving. These are men of high value, of the highest value, and they're leaving. So if they're leaving, what's going to be left? Ask yourself that question. If the men of value are leaving, the men of the highest value with all the resources and the best resources and all the means, they're leaving, what are they leaving behind? The Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Tyrones, the Joans, all of them are being left behind. And now the Western women who are left behind in the West are going to have to fight and compete over the leftovers, the real leftovers, because they like to paint these Passport Bros as the leftovers. Hey, so be it. They can call us whatever they want to call us. But the real leftovers are being left behind. Why? Because they can't go overseas. They don't have these type of resources to be able to travel to these other countries and do so consistently throughout the year. And we're not just talking about, oh, going to a country and staying there for like a few days. No, no, no. These Passport Bros are going over to these countries. They're staying there for pretty elongated stays, pretty elongated trips. I'm talking months at a time, 1 month at a time, 2 months at a time, 2 weeks at a time. And then they're doing so consistently throughout the year, 2 to 3 times out the year, they're in another country. These are men of value, of the highest value. And this is what we're losing. Well, they're losing here in the West. This is what the Western women are missing out on. And to try to cope for the fear of loss that they're feeling, which is making them panic, they're just trying to lie and say, "Oh, well, those are broke guys. We don't want them anywhere. They're the unwanted ones." When in reality, these are the ones that we need. These passport bros, the men of value, these are the men that we need in our society in order to build ourselves up, in order to have some type of foundation and strong foundation. Because if these men who are the intelligent ones, the well-mannered men, the respectful men, the men who are of means that have value, true value, they leave, and then we have all the rest that are left. We can't build with the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Tyrones and the Joans. We can't build with them. They can't even get their own stuff together. They can't even get their own life together. They don't even realize, they don't even know what they have to do to even just start a business, or even to sustain a business or maintain a business at that. And those are the men that they're gonna be left behind to fight over and compete with. I mean, after all, those are the men that they say they want anyway. So hey, they got what they asked for. These Western women got what they asked for. There's nothing more we can do about that, because hey, y'all say y'all like these kind of guys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the a-holes who treat y'all like y'all nothing. You got what you asked for. There's nothing you can do about it now, because the men of value, they're leaving and they're not coming back. And then another thing that this young lady said was that, oh, the men are ugly, they're the unwanted, they're this, they're that. I don't like this misconception of just always classifying certain men in a certain box. And just make an excuse like, oh, we don't want them because they're this, they're that, they don't have any success in America. No, a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there is a portion of passport bros who are actually men who had no problem dating in the West. Take me for an example. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I am quote unquote considered the preference. I'm tall, handsome, been called handsome my whole life, all that, got money, got my own stuff together, confident, strong, all that. I'm what they would consider the preference. I'm 6'7", all that, whatever, whatever. I have no problem getting women in the US. That's not an issue for me. I've been with a lot of women throughout my life. I've experienced a lot of women from a lot of different cultures, a lot of different, heights, ages, whatever. I don't have an issue getting women. The issue is the quality. It's the low quality of women, and most of these women here in the West are of low quality in their mindset, in their behavior, in their outlook, and even the things that they want. It's all just materialistic. It's all low quality, low vibration type mindset. And me being a man of value, me being a high quality man and working to build myself up to be the best that I can be, I cannot continue to keep dealing with such low quality. If me myself, I'm building myself up to be high quality. I'm not there yet, but soon I will be. And that's the issue that I face. So, and there's other men like me who think the same way that I do, who have the same type of opportunity here in the West, but we're saying, you know what? I don't want to deal with the low quality anymore. So that goes against and that refutes what they like to say. And all these men are unwanted. They can't get girls in the West. Even though some of that might be actually true, some of the men are, guys that did have issues getting women in general in the West. Okay, I'll give them that. That might be true, but it's not all the men. There's men that actually do get girls. There's men that have no problem dating. There's men that are so-called the Chads, the Tyrones, the whatever, that get girls that we can be a if I wanted to be. I can be a player if I wanted to be, but I'm just tired of the games. I'm tired of the nonsense, the manipulation, the delusion. It comes to a certain point that you just deal with so many women, you're just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with the games anymore. I'm done. It's always the same thing. And that's the issue with a lot of us men. So I don't like that misconception that they like to put on us that we're all ugly, old, we have, no options. That's why we have to go overseas. Like, no, a lot of us don't have to go overseas. We're choosing to go overseas because it's a better option. Because what we're dealing with here in the West is of low quality. And when you're dealing with low quality for so long and being of high quality, you start to you start to lose hope. You start to kind of like give up on even just wasting your time with these type of women in the West. So with that, guys, please continue to get your passports. Passport Bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.